Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is going to be a tropical update just for the Atlantic Basin. Anyway, let's get started. So, we have the 8 p.m. update here. We have 3 areas. We're going to start with this yellow area. 10% chance of formation. Disturbance 2 is likely not going to form. And so, yeah, we're not going to spend too much time on that. This is a medium chance of formation in the next 48 hours, 50% chance. Next through 5 days, the high percent chance, 70% chance. This is disturbance 1. It could lead to any additional development, would lead to the development of tropical depression, get circulation together. It's going to move slowly west-northwest towards the adjacent waters of the northern Leeward Islands. Finally, Danielle. And by the way, this is only going to be about the Atlantic, not the Eastern Pacific, not Central Pacific, not the Western Pacific, just the Atlantic for this video. So anyway, sorry guys, I just had to refresh there because if you notice this, I had to refresh there because it wasn't loaded. Danielle wasn't loading up. So anyway, moving on from that, we have Tropical Storm Danielle pulled up here. It's estimated winds of 60 miles an hour. It's moving east at 2 miles an hour. And it is expected to be strengthening. These are maximum sustained wind 60 miles an hour. Tropical storm force wind probabilities. Big area of 90%. It's mainly kind of like a circle oval because it's gonna be moving slow. Hurricane force wind speed probabilities likely to become a hurricane sustained winds. So yeah, here it's only moving at 2 miles an hour. There's no land threats, but we see the discussion here. It's currently 60 miles an hour. It's gonna in 12 hours it should be 70 miles an hour, and then it could go up to 100 miles an hour in 60 or 72. In 5 days it will still be 85 miles an hour, though there could be stronger intensification as some models are showing that. Now I will say this: we're not looking at any land threats, of course. So yeah, and that's really all we're gonna be looking at. And if we look at the public advisory, you see. No hazards affecting land. Next complete advisory will be at 3 a.m. GMT, which is like 1 hour ahead of Eastern time. Yeah. So just take Eastern time an hour ahead, Central time 2 hours ahead. These are, of course, United States times, as that's where the National Hurricane Center is located. So yeah, it rapidly intensified like this. If you can hear my snapping, whether you can or not, it just intensified quickly. The tropical storm force winds are extending at to 45 miles an hour. 45 miles from the center, not 45 miles an hour. No. It's 60 miles an hour, but the tropical storm force sustained winds extend outward about 45 miles from the center. Estimated minimum central pressure is 1,005 millibars. There's also the inches, which is 29.68. I don't know one person who uses that type of millibars. I'm not millibars. I don't know anybody who uses the inches pressure system. If you do, let me know. I didn't be interested in the way you use it. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I just never seen someone use it before. Moving on. Oh my gosh, I hate these ads. Sorry about those. Triple tip, this website is good for weather models, but it gives really weird ads, and I'm sorry about that. It's not a reason for me to redo my video, these ads are not my fault. This website just always give random ads, sorry. Anyway, tropical storm Danielle model intensity guidance for the wind speed knots, of course, sustained. That's what we rate them by. And this is in knots. So it's currently around 60 miles an hour. In around 12 hours, some are showing Cat 1. By 24 hours, most are showing a Cat 1. By 72 hours, a lot are showing a mid to high in Cat 1. Some are even showing a Cat 2, and one even showing a Cat 3. Spaghetti models, nothing to here. It's just going to moving slowly east, and it's going to go northeast, and then it's going to go out to sea, northeast. If we look at 91L, again, we're only focusing on these Atlantic systems. Some show the tropical storms in the next 12 hours, and of course wind speed. A lot show by 4 days hurricane. Some even show category 2s. One even shows a cat 3. Spaghetti model is going to get near the Leeward Islands, and then it's going to turn out to sea. One of the spaghetti models, the UK X2, is hitting the Bahamas, and that's definitely not happening. Do not trust that if you're in the Bahamas. Do not worry. I don't think any of my viewers are in the Bahamas, but if you are, cool. It's not hitting you, don't worry. And if you wanted to hit you, I'm sorry about that. But anyway, getting a little off topic here. This is just that. I'm not even going to show these graphics, and I'll zoom in on them. It's really nothing. The dead one that's not going to form. I'm going to be showing the parameters in the video. I'm going to be showing are the sustained 10M winds. Not wind gusts, because we rate them off of sustained winds and there's not hitting land, so there's not really a reason to show wind gusts. The sustained winds are always a threat when hitting land, but this is not hitting land, so we're only showing sustained. I'd be showing sustained and gusts if it was not hitting land. If it was hitting land, my bad. Anyway, let's just get on to it. So we do see the precipitation types that's right here. We do see Invest 91L get its act together and then start to move north and then northeast. Some GFS tries to stir something up by the Florida Big Bend. Don't think that's going to happen. If we look at the, here we do see that system moving northeast. And so let's just go back to the region of the West Atlantic. So if we're looking at the 10M wind, showing its sustained winds and with the wind gusts. But anyway, let's show you guys. I'm going to show you guys. So not really any affecting land, but we're seeing around 30 to 35 knots here. Around strong tropical depression, the tropical storm force winds. Of course, that's pretty high because if it's enough to be a strong tropical depression or tropical storm, those winds are obviously pretty strong. Now, of course, it gets much stronger later in the round, which I'm about to show, but these winds are still pretty significant if they were to hit something. It won't hit Bermuda, they're safe, but we're seeing, then we start to see around 45 to 50 knot winds, and then here we start to see 60, and then over 60, potentially 80 knot winds, and then there's potential here for 100 knot winds, and then it goes out to sea. And at that point, we're going to switch regions to the northwest Atlantic, where we do see the system potentially 100 knot winds there, and then the pressure just drops really low because that's what they do when they go more north. But by the time it gets out of this region, it's going to start to weaken a lot. If we look at the, let me find it. Okay, so if we look at the 800 MB temperature anomaly, we do see that circulation there. So, of course, it does affect, even tropical cyclones can affect the temperature when it's significant enough. And we're going to go to the upper aerodynamics, and we're going to go to 850 MB vertical velocity. And we do see it pretty strong here. We see values of down to negative 60. Well, that's really it, guys. So 94 L's dead. I've already showed you the track of 94 of Danielle. 94 L's dead. I've showed you 91L and its parameters. And Tropical Storm Danielle, yep, track and all showed. It could become a hurricane by tomorrow morning. we will have to see if it continues to strengthen really fast. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was probably a little shorter than usual because, I'm not covering as much as I do, but I know a lot of you mainly focus on the Atlantic, so I decided to dedicate a video to that. Tomorrow will be a full tropical update, and it will be Friday night, so the weekend, and 3-day weekend because Labor Day. In a lot of countries, they celebrate Labor Day on Monday, so a lot of you who are in school probably be happy to have a 3-day weekend. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow night for the next video, and I'll have a great night, guys, or morning, depending on where you are. Bye.